I don't know if you've heard, but Hamilton is on Disney+. Yes, Hamilton, one of the most popular Broadway shows of our age, and I think of all time. I don't know that much about Broadway. Hamilton is about, well, Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. Got yourself a problem, can Alexander handle it? Lost 150 pounds. As someone who's a theater kid who doesn't know that much about Broadway and kind of wants to know more about it, I was honestly really excited when it was announced that it was going to go on Disney+. Originally, we were going to have to wait until like October of 2021, but here we are. On paper, you would think the music from a musical called Hamilton would sound like music from one of my mom's stuffy British shows, or I guess in this case, American. But actually, no, it's like rap, hip-hop, R&B, whatever, Broadway. Oh yeah, and all that jazz from What Did I Miss? Okay, I'll just say it right now. My favorite songs so far from Hamilton are Alexander Hamilton, You'll Be Back, What Comes Next, What Did I Miss, and Guns and Ships. Skylar Sisters is great too. I feel like I need to mention it or else I'm gonna wake up tomorrow held at gunpoint by a certain Hamilton fan. Hi Ben. So yeah, as someone who's new to Broadway, this was a really great Broadway introduction. No wonder it's so popular. King George and Lafayette were absolute scene stealers. I mean, King George was played by Jonathan Groff, so I'm not surprised that he was so good. Daveed Diggs in general was just awesome. He played both Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson, and now when I rewatch Undone, I'm gonna expect Tunde to burst out rapping with a French accent. Oh my gosh, Hamilton was so well shot. I love the cinematography. Occasionally you would get a bird's eye view of the stage during a musical number, and it looked so awesome. So let's talk about Elizas gasp at the end. In case you haven't seen this show, seen that Got Milk commercial, and or isn't an American who hasn't cracked open a history book, spoilers, Alexander Hamilton dies. Aaron Burr be like, skadoosh. I feel like I should mention it since according to Twitter, it was a really big deal. During this, what I'll admit is a pretty cool moment when, Aaron Burr goes skadoosh and the bullet is coming towards Hamilton in slow motion. Hamilton starts monologue rapping about how he's going to see his son and mother on the other side. The final song of the musical is sung by Eliza, Hamilton's wife. And at the very end, she gasps. It's meant to be open for interpretation, and this is how I interpret it. She looks up and gasps. Now, the way I saw it was, I think that's her reaction to seeing Hamilton on the other side of heaven. I don't know. We really need more pro shots of Broadway musicals, or just stage musicals in general. I'm so sick of them being turned into movie adaptations with $100 million budgets and them flopping at the box office. I just don't want any more creepy cat humanoid CGI abominations. Again, as someone who lives on the other side of the country from Broadway, I don't have much access to seeing the shows live with the original casts. Considering how well Hamilton is doing for Disney+, I really hope Disney makes more pro shots for more shows. Maybe other movie studios will see the potential and start investing in it. If there's going to be more musical pro shots in the future, Disney, please, oh please revive Hunchback of Notre Dame and make a pro shot of it. Do we really need a live action remake of it? I just really want Rhythm of the Tambourine, Tavern Song, Time Opias, and Hellfire in 8K. And if the Prince of Egypt doesn't do a US tour sometime in the future for some stupid reason, DreamWorks, please make a pro shot of it. I would also like Dance to the Day in 8K too. And with the original cast, please. And for Hunchback too. I want to see Ciara Renee and Michael Arden and Patrick Page and Eric Lieberman. Please. And thank you. Is this a lazy way for me to name drop Hunchback and state the fact that it deserved to be on Broadway? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but Hamilton is
awesome! Wow!
After watching Hamilton on Disney+, I can say that I enjoyed it. I want more pro shots of stage musicals. I was in the room where it happened, and I just joined the millions of white people who now say, you haven't seen Hamilton? I know this review is short, but frankly, I think we all know Hamilton is really good. There's also a million Broadway nerds who can tell you why it's so sensational and can explain it in a better way than I ever can. On the rainbow scale, this is a blue movie. The reason why I'm not putting it in the purple or 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 100% Rotten Tomatoes, whatever, the main reason is because I feel like I still need time to really get into it. I still really like the musical, but I feel like I still need more time to revisit it and listen to it more often and more often. At the end of the day, I still really like it. I hope I'm able to satisfy at least one Hamilton nerd with this review. So if you haven't already, check out Hamilton, and if you've already seen it, go listen to the soundtrack for my sake. I can't wait to see what happens to the future of pro shot musicals. If you enjoyed this review of a movie, pro shot, whatever thing, you can comment, like, subscribe for future movie reviews, and I'll see you later.